All right, welcome, Humana. Wednesday, lower body pump. That's right, trying to fill those legs up with as much blood as we can this afternoon or a little bit in the morning, depending on where you're at. Coach Matt here. All we need is a few objects. We can make some substitutions as needed. I'm going to use 2 kettlebells. I have a small platform that I can stick my foot on. You can see it's just slightly off the ground, not too high. And then I also have the squat wedge back here. Show you from the side. With the squat wedge, this just makes it easier to raise my heels. However, if you have some plates laying around or a book or something, anything you can do to just raise the heels up a little bit, you can do the same thing. You can also use, if you have these little step things here in your workout facility, you can also use these as well just to raise the heels. That's all we're going to use this squat wedge for. It just makes it a little more convenient for raising the heel. But other than that, you just need something you can slightly off the ground to step on, something to raise the heels, and 2 kettlebells. All right, let's go ahead. Let's start our watches if you got one, because you know the drill. If you don't use the watch or actually track the workout, didn't really count. I'm not sure. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're just going to start with some jumping jacks. I like to start with just a little bit of free motion here, just nice and light intensity to get my heart rate to come up a little bit and start pumping my blood around my body. It'd be prepped and ready to work out today. In and out here. Just keep jumping. We want to get at least a minute of just light movement. Move my arms a little higher, get those arms opened up too. I'm going to go across my body. Just mixing it up a little bit. Maybe switching the feet in and out. And 3, 2, 1. Relax and shake it out a little bit. Here's it. All right. Knee hug. In place. Standing tall. Drive that knee up to the chest. Make sure we're keeping our torso up as tall as possible. And relax. All right, from here, we're going quad reach. Grab that foot, right hand, left leg. Pull that foot back, reach with the upper body. Get a long stretch in that quad. Just kind of getting everything moving a little bit. Going right to scoops, sit the hips back, swipe the ground. I'm going to try to get a little lower each time. You can also do that little toe pull on the way up. Swipe the ground, pull the toe. Give that calf a little bit of a stretch. Last one, left side. And relax. All right, from here, we're going to go lunge and reach. Stick that knee in. I'm going to reach up and back. Now I'm going to rotate both sides. Drive back to the center. Step, knee comes in, hip forward, arms back. Big, long stretch. Rotate, rotate, drive back. Going 3 each side here. That chin's following that hand. Drive back. I'm gonna reach first. Get ahead of myself. Center, left leg, last one. Coming back up. All right. Wide stance, lateral squat. I'm going to reach with my hand into that inside. Sink in to that hip a little more. So usually we just kind of sit here. Now I want to reach with my left hand to my right to my left. Open that hip a little bit more. And relax. We're going to reach up. We're going to go all the way down. Touch. Roll. And come back up. Opposite side. Rolling. My head just relaxed. Oh, and relax from there. Shake that out. We're going to get down on the ground now. I'm going to move some things just a little bit so we can see. We're going to get down. Got a nice spot. Glute bridge to march. So push that low back in, drive that hip up, and hold. We're going to get 1, 2, back down. 1, 2, back down. 10 reps. We're going to push into that tightness on the front of that hip. Not through it. Last rep here, and we're march. Extend that right leg out. Hold. Right leg. Extend that left leg out. Last one. And relax. Still up in that glute bridge hold. We're going to flare the knees out. 10 reps here. And relax. All right, flip over really quick. Push up plank position. Hold. Getting that core going a little bit. Now we're going to rotate to the right. Stack the feet. Push those hips through. And rotate opposite side. And come back to center. I'm going to walk my hands up and get ready to go. All right. Hopefully you broke a couple beads of sweat there. Heart rate's up a little bit. We're going to get started in this first block. First one, we're going front foot elevated split squat. I'm going to hold on to both kettlebells tucked into my sides. I'm standing on top of this. I'm going to reach back, sitting up nice and tall, sinking down to that position here. I'm really focused on pulling my shin towards my big toe. All right, so as I come down, I'm going to drive my shin to the big toe. I'll feel some tightness in this Achilles back here in the back of this leg. That's okay. As soon as you feel that, then we drop that knee. Press back, reset. Opposite leg, same thing. We're going to start there. Then we're going to go right into an RDL. So we'll go reverse lunge here with our front feet up. Then we'll step off. We'll go right to an RDL. Staying under control. We're going to get a nice pause in the bottom. Pushing those hips back. Coming up, squeezing those glutes. Going back and forth between those two. Reps here. We're going to go 6 each leg on the front foot elevated. And we're going to do 12 on the RDL. So 6 each leg, 12 here. We're going to get right into it. Give yourself about 20, 30 seconds. If you need to make any adjustments, grab grab a drink, get some water. If you need to towel off, grab that towel. We're going to get started. About 9 seconds. Okay, first set. Actually, I'm going to turn this just a bit. Look like I'm facing the view of the back. Okay. Nice forward 45 angle here. And 3, 2, 1. Stepping back, knee forward, hips back down. Drop back. Step. Alternate. We want to push back up. Replace that foot. Feel that stretch in that front or in that hip that's back. Loading that foot. Turning back to here. Each time. Well, watch that step. If you ever get off balance just like that, just reset. Pull those shoulders back. Step back. Drop back here. One more each leg. And step off. 3, 2, 1. Slight bend in the knees. Push those hips back. Squeeze and lift. 12 seconds. Or 12 seconds. 12 reps. 2, 3. There's 6, halfway there. Stay under control. I don't need to go too low. Just want to feel that stretch. As soon as it gets to the low point where I feel like I have to just move my upper back, I want to sit there. I want to stop there. All right, relax. First set down. 2 to go. Use my shirt to wipe off my sweat after I have a towel. Woo. All right, 30 seconds. We'll start this next one. This one will go a little faster. Cut the movement down, feel comfortable. If you need to go up, you also need to go down. But you also want to push yourself here. All right, 3, 2, 1. Step back. Sink down into that deep lunge position. I'm trying to keep that back leg as long and straight as I can until I feel that tightness just a little too intensely. And then I'll break that knee. So on this one, I'm just going all 6 reps on the right, all 6 reps down on the left. You can alternate or stay on one leg. It's up to you. Just give me some options. Whatever feels a little bit more comfortable for you. Still getting the same amount of reps in. Last one. Good, stepping off. Going right into that RDL. Feet underneath my hips, toes point straight ahead. Nice tall torso, slight bend in the knees. Here we go. Make sure you're facing in a spot in the ground, maybe a couple feet in front of you. Just trying to keep that neck neutral. Make sure we're getting all 12. It's a lot of reps. Feel that burn, that hamstrings, and relax. All right, sit that down. Set 2. Got 30 seconds. Going right back into it for the third set. deep breaths here. Just mindset, kind of reset breath. Here we go. Last one. This front foot out in. 3, 2, 1. Step back. Sink into that. Drop back to center. So I want to pull my shoulders back. Almost get a slight lean back. That's going to help feel that stretch a little bit more in that hip. If I stay this way, I want to pull that back and feel that stretch already. Now I'm loading it. Grab it back. Going to help loosen that thing up. All right. Switching sides. Left side now. Almost want to try and put these kettlebells in my back pocket. Last one, big step. And up. Good, right to those RDLs. Same thing, feet under the hips, still straight ahead. Slight bend in those knees, tall torso, pull the shoulders back. And hinge. Focusing on moving this weight through the hip, not the knees. Keeping my back flat the whole time. It's that straight line. As I hinge my hips back, my back stays flat the whole time. I'm squeezing my shoulders back. So that's going to keep my lats engaged and help with a good, stable pelvis. And relax there. Whew. Quick rest. Move this off to the side. Maybe in the way. Quick rest here. Scoot this a little closer. Going right to our squat wedge. We're going to go a 1 1/4 rep front squat with our heels elevated. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can use 2 kettlebells in a front rack position. So right here, elbows are up, parallel to the ground, driving those hands up towards the ceiling. You can go there. You can also go goblet and just use one. Tuck those elbows down, hands grabbing the bell, kettlebell, or the handles. Whichever you feel most comfortable doing. But all we want is that weight to be front loaded. What we'll do, we'll get into our squat position, whatever that may be for you. Could be feet kind of wide, could be feet more narrow, could be toes out. Whatever you do, you're just raising your heels off the ground with some type of assistance. We're going to go down. All right, you're going to come up a quarter of the way. Pause, back down, back up. So you're doing that 1 1/4. So you're going all the way down. You're going to hit that quarter rep and then come all the way up. We're going to do 8 reps there. And then we're going to stand up. We're going to grab our kettlebells. We're going to staggered stance. Kind of moving our way back to this single leg stance. Just giving that a little bit of a kickstand. Slight bend in the knee. Drop it back. Pause, same thing. Quarter rep. Back down. And up. Just like that. So 8 in each there. 8, 8, 8. 1 1/4 rep. Get as many rounds as we can. All right, this should fill those legs up with a lot of blood, a lot of waste products. You're gonna feel that pump today. That's what that pump is from. You can also, if you own a squat wedge, you can also go hands to the side if you have the ability to move hands to the side too. We're gonna go front. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Go all the way down, going up a quarter of the way. And 1. Just like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 1. Quarter. And up. If you need to, sit those kettlebells down. Shake those hands out. Your grip's going to get a little bit of work too. Same thing, quarter rep, full rep, 8 times. Staggered stance, right foot out in front, back leg in a kickstand, slightly behind that heel. Grab the ground with the foot, side bend the knee, going down, quarter, 1. It's really easy on this one to just kind of move the shoulders. So I was kind of watching myself in this video here. Make sure my hips were still moving the whole thing. And 8. Switching sides. Left foot forward. Right foot in. 3, 2, 1. Slide bend the knee. It comes back. 1. 2. 3. 4. Halfway there. I can feel it. Here it is. Feel that burn? A lot of time when it takes to sit those kettlebells down. Woo, get a quick rest. Going right back to it. Let me turn this to the side just a little bit. Give you a side profile. All right, about 10 seconds. We're going right back into it. It's at 2. Should be feeling that a lot here in this front quad, especially if you can get your heels raised. If you do this without the heel raised, that's fine too. Raising the heel will give you a little more quad than feeling it more on the outside. You'll feel it more here than here. All right, here we go. In my front rack position, I keep my feet pretty narrow on the heel on the squat wedge. 3, 2, 1. Quarter, 1. 2, 3. My core's got to work really hard on this too, keeping these dumbbells or kettlebells upright. 6, 2 more. 7, last one. And 8. Sit those down. Give your wrist a break there. We're going to go right into our staggered stance RDLs. Quarter rep. Start with my left leg this time. Left leg planting the ground, right leg right back there. Give myself a little kickstand. 3, 2, 1. There's 2. back slightly up. 5, 6, 7. Last one to the left. Woo. And switching sides. Keep gripping on those handles. A little grip action. 3, 2, 1. Really focus in on that hip. Even if it feels like you're not getting a lot of motion, it's a little bit different than kind of a squat. Every little bit of degree in the hip is a little bit more than the same amount of degrees you're going to get in that squat. And last one. Go ahead and sit this down. We got one more. I know we're coming up on time. We got one more set. Stick around. All right, here we go. Gonna get this last set at quarter reps. Oh, the nasty little quarter rep. Adding to that time under tension. Getting that muscle to feel all sorts of ways. Okay, last one. 3, 2, 1. Nice strong torso. Squat down. Hit that quarter rep. Back in. 2. I'm really pushing through my feet. I'm gonna use that quad. All right, 2 more. Stay in it. It's getting rough. Last rep. Quarter. All the way up. Squeeze. That's it. Getting right into our RDLs here. Move this out of the way a bit. There's another kind of alternative here. If you feel like you're having still a little bit of trouble balancing, you can take this foot to a wall and do the same thing. Give you a little more support, but still be on a single leg. All right. Come on, last 8 days. On right leg. 3, 2, 1. Two, 3, 4. I can feel that deep or upper hamstring. My glutes are on fire. There's 7 and 8. Woo. Putting that thing on a stretch. 3, 2, 1. Left leg. There's halfway there. Finish it out. I got 4 more reps. 5. That leg may be shaking a little bit. That means it's under a lot of fatigue. It's working. Really hard to balance. And relax. Sit those off to the side. Find a spot on the ground. Get a quick stretch. All right. I'm going feet out in the V. Just to sit in kind of a resting posture. Just sit up nice and tall, deep breath. Fill that up, kind of lean forward. Each deep breath, kind of walk that hand out a little bit. Deep breath. Just keep walking that hand up. I can feel that low back, getting a big, heavy stretch. I'm going to let my head fall. All right, from here, I'm going to crisscross my feet. I'm going to press down with the right. Reach over, up, high as you can. Push down that left leg. Reach over that right shoulder. Just let that hand fall. Relax, switch other side. Press down, reach up, and over. And relax. I just want you to sit right here, crisscross applesauce, chest up, hands inside. Get a couple big, deep breaths, big long inhales. Think 3, 4 in, 4 to 5 out. Let those shoulders melt into your body. Good, last one. And relax. All right, from there, if you have some more time, do a couple more stretches. Take that time to work on that body a little bit. We'll see you next Wednesday. Appreciate y'all coming out. My legs are spicy.